Hello everyone. In this particular video, I'm going to explain about important information for a team leader or assistant managers. It's people who are into team handling activities, not a IC role. IC role is completely different, but even still, they might have certain set of responsibilities. I hope my screen is visible. So I'm just going to give you certain informations which is really important either if you are a senior analyst or if you are a subject matter expert, these important topics which you should be aware what happens apart from daily workload. So in order to survive or apart from surviving or working in any process, we have to make sure that we are doing something extra or take any additional responsibilities in the team. It matters a lot in terms of what extra you're doing for the team or what are the additional responsibilities which you're able to manage. Either a TL or an AM should manage most of the information, but what I am going to tell is as per a senior analyst or a SME. So you should be having some set of responsibilities. Either you should be able to take voluntarily certain responsibilities or the managers might ask on taking certain set of works. So I would recommend you to go through few of the information which is here in this word format. So please do have a clear, even a fresher can, it's very much helpful information here which I'm going to tell you. So first is KRA. So KRA full form is key performance areas. So what does this KRA means? So it is towards the quality check or attendance for the whole team or auditing or attrition checking if what is the attrition level and conduct monthly or weekly reporting or checking and calibration. So this is the meaning of this key performance areas. So this can be often it usually comes in HR domain to track the employee goals or objectives. If not, even it comes in a regular team as well. So it's a combination of quality check, attendance, auditing, and monthly or weekly check in the team. And calibration I told. So what's let's talk about this calibration. So it's actually connecting with the onshore people in case if any queries related to the process or giving any inputs or ideas. So we'll be discussing it with the onshore or a client people in US. It might be a weekly call or monthly call, or it might be a scheduled meeting with people across different countries, or it depends on the branches where the process is held. Okay, so they'll be reviewing and discussing the rating on the same call or interaction based on quality standards. So this is the calibration called which usually managers will be part of it, and there would be a discussion related to it. So it determines or it checks the quality of the agent performance. So based on how they are performing in the team and how effective the associate is following a set of contact center standards and procedures, confirming whether the agent's behavior according to the quality service delivery. And you will be, before that session calibration, you will be determined the scoring benchmarks. So usually calibration happens in quality teams, but even it happens in other departments as well. And next is area of output. So within the firm, individual or a group of employees where they'll be responsible. So let's talk about now SLA. So once you join an MNC company, you'll get to know all these concepts. So it's better to learn initially so that you'll get an overview about it. especially freshers who are watching this video, please have a look at all these topics. Everything is clearly explained. I'm not sure if anyone would have explained all this learning material, what exactly happens in corporate atmosphere. So SLA is something, service level agreement. That is a full form. So we would have promised our clients that we will give 100% production or login hours where the team meet on daily basis, and we share the daily status report like how the agent is performing, and the types of SLA are customer based, service based, and multi level based. So SLA is something like in for a one particular case, either it will be 1 day SLA or within 3 days we have to finish that case. If not, it will go out of SLA, and whoever is worked in banking or accounts or multiple domain, so they would be aware about this SLA in the process. And one more thing, let's talk about SOP. So any company should have a standard operating procedure on the process. So it will be giving you a step-by-step procedure in order to do it in a proper way. And based on the SOP, your quality check will happen. And so let's read about the meaning of it. It's a procedure specific to your operation that describes the activities which is necessary to complete the task in accordance with the regulations or laws, and it can be also for running your business. So there is a standard guideline in any process where SOP is followed. And in case there are few companies where SOP might not be there, and you should be able to make a framing it so that the people whoever is joining post you join, who are analyst or senior analyst, so we can try to they can try to refer this SOP where it will be helpful for them. And later part, uh, so let's discuss about few other things. So most of the companies will have a daily call. Either it will be at evening or once if everyone, uh, all the shift members come together maybe at 5 or 6 evening, and each and every person will be able to discuss their workload or how much they have completed, how many cases they have assigned for them, and what are the new set of cases, or if any queries or any approval if it is needed. So we can discuss in the daily call with where managers would be there and the teammates will be there, and it might be either virtual or it might be also a face to face in a meeting. So this is also one of the things which freshers might come across in future. So it's better if you are getting an overview now so that you can be little prepared and you will be aware about all these things once you go for an MNC company. Then review the performance. So we have an information called like key performance metrics. Okay, so KPI. So and also there is one more keyword which is called root cause analysis. So we review the performance with the KPI performance metrics for the team. Okay, like overall the team score, and a root cause analysis is done to improve the quality parameters. So what is this root cause analysis? It is a process of discovering the root cause of the problems in order to identify the appropriate solutions. And it is more effective to systematically prevent and solve for underlying issues rather than just treating the ad hoc. And I just spoke about attrition before in the initial stage of the video. So it's actually how many employees are leaving in a firm. So this is the calculation which is made for attrition. Okay, number of employees left divided by average number of employees. And utilization also I mentioned here, total billable hours divided by total available hours. Efficiency, standard hours of work produced divided by hours actually worked into 100. And next is, in few companies they'll be having a roster system, which means they'll be working on a shift basis either weekly or monthly. So a person will be preparing a roster, and on one particular day the login and logout will be prepared, or else your week off will also be calculated. So some companies will have a rotational 2 week off, some companies will have fixed Saturday Sunday off. So one of the teammates has to take an initiative on how to prepare this roster, or else even it can be a leave tracker. So if a team has like 10 people or 8 people, so one person we need to inform, and or there will be a one Excel tracker. It will be having a shared access. So where you have to update your leave, whether it is a planned leave or sick leave, so that we can easily get to know, or the concerned person in one of the team will be updating the leave details, either a planned leave or sick leave or emergency leave in the particular tracker. Then let's talk about Six Sigma certification. So it is a quality control certification that attempts to educate the people on analyzing the process and outcomes to reduce the waste and decrease the defects. And there are several levels of certification, from primary end user to a master Six Sigma user who acts as a senior quality control member. Then, so this is one of the certification in, it's a quality control certification. So you can even do the certification either via LinkedIn or online, and you might get recognition, or even you can add this particular keyword in your resume as well. Then yellow and black belt. Black belt leads problem solving projects, and it coaches the project teams, trains and coaches project teams. And green belt is, it's assist with the data collection and analysis for black belt projects. Then business transformation initiatives. So so it can be related to a migration of the knowledge transfer, or transforming all SOPs and tip sheets from MS Word to Excel, and automating the business dashboard by applying the Visual Basic or the process automation. So there are some set of initiative which we can do, and we can even make an addition in our skill set or resume, in the resume. Then comes transition. So it's, in simple words, it's means like bringing the clients from abroad to the companies where we are working. So the exact meaning is, business transition is a term used to describe when there is a change in the ownership of business, whether the transition is to grow, exit, or step back from the business. It is critical to design and implement tactics and strategies to support the transition. So bringing the clients, or, and there are even few people, this is different, where they go for training in abroad, and there are few people who go for a client visit in the headquarters, or there might be few companies, they might have gone to the particular branch or the client just to uh, get trained, or just to maybe if they have scored well in their quality and productivity, they will get an eligibility to go to the client location, and they will be able to, uh, based on the expenses of the company, like the flight charges or the stay or just for your pocket money or whatever. There are few people have got chance going with company's expenses if you are performing really well, extremely well, and either to UK or US or any other states. Okay, next talk about process improvement ideas or projects. Any process wherever you work, in case if you feel it's a very long, tedious process, we can even cut cut short, or we can try to give feedback on any of the improvement which can be shared to the manager, or so that it can be implemented if it is really working out, and definitely you will get a recognition in front of the team. So try to analyze. It's not about like working in different set of application and doing the normal set of work, but how well we can think and get an interest in that particular process, and try to work out on the process improvement. So it's actually like it helps you to chart a better course of how your process gets carried out, and as a result how your work gets done. And this helps you to create changes faster, more efficiently, and with a better returns on your efforts. So it definitely creates a recognition. And there are some companies, share they will inform you to send an email to the manager, or marking the quality, or uh, so that if in case if the ideas are really worth, the client is fine with it, then definitely it can be implemented. Because if the work is, if each case, if it takes like 20 minutes, and if you are able to help the process to complete the case in 10 minutes, it saves a lot of time. So that's all about majorly process improvement ideas. And I personally recommend, if you feel your effort is getting recognized in any of the company or process based on the ideas or suggestions from the current colleagues or senior colleagues, if it really helps, please do. Because there are some companies, whatever you try to do, extra initiatives or work hard, they won't give any value or promotion or a proper hike compared to other people. Only a certain people will be given priority, or they will be taken care. So if things doesn't goes well in certain companies, just it's better to do our work and you can better leave, rather than uh, struggling for the process, and later once your effort doesn't get recognized, and once you leave the company, then your ideas get implemented, it is of no use. Because any person, if they are trying to give a suggestion, it should be implemented and they should be appreciated. So if you see R&R, rewards and recognition, so most of the companies will have R&R. So try to make sure that you are getting a recognition in terms of how best you are performing. And if there is any meeting, if there is any yearly uh, meeting which happens, or a town hall, so it will be easy for you to get a better name in front of a bunch of people. So next, talk about quality. So we can also work on the quality improvement projects, or improving the quality SLA. And apart from that, there are few people who also publish or work on daily reports or monthly reporting or weekly reporting, where it's all about reporting and Excel sheets, or handling the overview of how many cases per day the agent has worked, and if there is any difference based on the calculation. And there are few companies, they will have work related to Excel. So, and there are few companies they might not use, or they might have Google Sheet. So it depends. So if you have an Excel option, so there are some companies will ask experience on trend analysis, ratio analysis, or core statistics. So it definitely helps. And even if there are any chances to learn additionally apart from the work, they should be able to even guide you on the basic Excel shortcuts or what are the necessary things which we have to keep in mind. So definitely any of the person will try to improve or get to know more in any of the company. Additional training should be given, and conduct root cause analysis, okay, RCA, which we already discussed. And there is one more called as fishbone analysis also, which comes in quality, or error trend analysis, process control assessment for the all process done biannually. So what is a fishbone diagram? It's a cause and effect discovery tool that helps to figure out the reason for the defects, variation, or failures within the process. In other words, it helps a breakdown in successful layers, root cause that potentially contribute to an effect. And there are few teams, there are few, in most of the companies, there will be a person who will be preparing the MIS reports. So that also, it's better to get an exposure if you are aware about how it works. And even if you see in some companies, a person will be allocated for assigning a daily workload to the whole team. And there is one set of people who will be collating the EOD report for the whole team. So try to take such kind of initiatives. So I hope I have covered multiple information here. And in case if you want to add any other important topics, do comment on this video. Definitely, I will try to add, and it can benefit multiple people. And let's make sure that we are aware about many things in clear, so that we will also be aware about what are the additional things which we can learn day by day. Thanks for watching the video. Do support my channel. uh, the more you try to share it or subscribe the video if you are new to this particular um, channel, so it would definitely motivate me to create more such unique videos related to recruitment or job search or career related stuffs. I hope the video is really helpful and it can benefit a multiple age group people. So thanks for watching the video. Do support and give uh, your likes, and also more queries if you have, do comment on my video as well. I'll try to respond. And there are many people who have replied to my videos or appreciated me. Thank you all for your support, and definitely without you all people, I would have not been able to uh, upload lot such videos. So let this get videos get benefited and let it reach multiple audience. The main thing why I'm explaining in English is because of all language people can understand, rather than making it in Hindi or any other languages. So I hope my screen is visible and the way I am explaining things are also helpful. So I'll just see you in any other video. Thanks for watching it.